Alright, hey TC Nations, Mark Hawaiian Trader. Wanted to give you guys a heads up on what I'm looking at today. Man, I was hoping for honestly some nice follow through um, uh, yesterday to the downside, but that's not happening. Here's my Tastyworks chart. It's just I haven't really done anything with the charts on Tastyworks. I still use Thinkorswim for the charting, but I don't use Thinkorswim to actually place my trades anymore. Um, as you can see here, yesterday it rallied. And overnight, this is a 15-minute chart, as you can see here. Well, hold on. Thought I did it here. 3-day, 15-minute chart. Here we go. Sorry, settings were wrong. It gapped down on Monday and came back up overnight. Here's Tuesday, and here's today. Hopefully, now here, the number I'm watching is what is this? The number I'm watching is 235.81, 235.75, around there. Okay, this is the number I'm watching. I'm hoping we do not break this high. Okay, if we can't go above here and it continues to go down, I'm hoping for that I really want that downward trend. Because if that happens, IB rank is at 7. We need this to be way higher. Everyone needs to be way higher. Let's see, here's ES. This is ES futures. Yeah, we want this to turn over. Let me show you what it looks like in my original charts that I've come up with. Here's SPY, here's futures right here. Okay, so 5-day, 15-minute chart again. The high, I'm just 2360.50 is what I'm watching on the futures SPY. I want this to continue drop down and go lower here. Let me show you on SPY right here. Okay, same thing. See, 235.81 was the high. I want it to stay below that. And then hopefully it'll break down below here. And then yay, IB rank should pop, which is, well, I can't show you that on a 15-minute chart. I will show you this on the daily chart. This is ridiculous, man. Look at this. It's just ridiculously low. But so here's IWM. Okay, so IWM is still a lot better. It's at 18.6 IB rank, as you can see here. So I'm definitely liking IWM better. Let's see if I can, yeah. So in Tastyworks, you can still do the table view, which I really like too. I never really used to like table view, but it's a lot better now. I still prefer curve. But IB ranks at 18.6, which is great. Yeah, shoot. The number I'm looking for in IWM, if you go to your 15-minute chart, again, today made that new high, 136.42. So it will, in the last 5 days anyway. But hopefully this, as you can see, if this goes red here, which I want, it'll continue, hopefully it'll end the day short. If you're new and you want to put on a trade, do IWM. It's a lot cheaper. So there's less risk as far as that goes. But stay small. Do one contract, depending, of course, how much money you have in your account. Stay away from the larger stuff for now. KQQ is small too. Diamonds and SPY are a little expensive, so you want to stay away from there. But I mean, as long as you stay small, you'll be okay. There's not really much action, I'm trying to think what. Yeah, there's not much action because IB rank is just horrid. Oh, hold on, let me get to IB rank only. Yeah. So SPY still has this. Well, yeah. My 13-day EMA is still below the 21-day. So you see my little gray indicator there. When it turns green, it's usually considered an upward trend. And when it turns, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little gray arrow pointing down here. Hopefully that stays that way and it'll continue on a downward trend. I'll show you what happens when I do like a 1 year daily view here. See, so here's that green arrow here and it stays up. I'm trying to look back and show you. Here's that gray arrow right here back in September, and it kind of continued down until of course it hit the 233, came back up. So I kind of want this to happen, just so we want this IV rank to pop. It gives you a greater chance of making money. Like I said yesterday, don't get complacent, because if that happens here and this continues down like this, I mean, you're gonna have some update, two-sided market. But see, down, had some couple up days, and then it flattened out and came down again. Who knows? You know, history likes to repeat itself, and I'm hoping that'll happen here. You know, a couple up days and then down towards here, this IV rank will pop again, and that's when I'm gonna give you guys a heads up to get more active. So subscribe to my YouTube channel down here. I'll make sure I do some updates early in the morning if I see something overnight. If not, at least you know what I'm looking out for. I'm also on Twitter. It's all over there. You can just follow it. I'm not a big, if something's on my mind, I speak my mind. I'm really blunt. I am passionate about what I do, but I just tell it like it is. I'm not here to please people, make everybody feel good. I'm just here to, share information, hope some new people can make some money, especially you mom and pops. Take care of your money. Here's why. You can't afford this. Here, look at this. Here's 10 years worth of the S&P, right? I'll zoom out. Here's what my private coaching clients tell me they're worried about. See, look. And here's why they want to learn how to manage their own money. See this? Back in 08 and 09, when the SPY dropped to like this unreal low level, and everybody was, people lost 50% of their portfolio, their net worth, liquid net worth, okay? When this happened in 2008, remember that? Now here's the thing. That was 10 years ago, right? Now imagine you are now 10 years older. So let's say you're 50, then now you're 60 now. Can you afford to lose this again, being 10 years older? And then look, how did it come back? Yeah, it came back. Look, here's 2008, right? Yeah, did it come back to, look, of course it came back. SPY was like, what, back at 160. Look, of course it came back. Came back finally back in 2013. Right? So if that happens again, right, and we have a crash, can you afford to lose 50% of your money again now that you're 10 years older? Let's say a lot of brokers say you should be in this for the long term. What is long term? That's just retarded. So you mom and pops, you don't want some broker managing your money. You want to manage it yourself. This is what you can do standard. You can learn all this stuff for free. The reason why people call me for extra help is it's just, a lot easier to have it, just instead of sifting and figuring out for yourself, just, get the right help the first time. So this is all it is. But you can do all this stuff for free. It's all on my YouTube channel. Everything you want to know to do standard golden geckos is right there on my YouTube channel. It should be fine. But that's why, okay, because you can't afford to lose half your money, and wait another 10 years for you to get back to even. That's just you should be making money when that happens. When this happens next time, you should make money. There's usually a bear market every 5 years. It's been 8 years, and usually the correction is about 14%. All right, so we're looking at, I don't know, easy 20-point drop, right? Let's say a 20-point drop. That's only down to 220. That's not right here. That's nothing. So this should happen. That's what I'm looking for. IV rank to pop, and it's a lot. And like I said, when that happens, I'll be sure to post some videos on on opportunity, because that's when opportunity is created and you can make the most money. All right, I gotta go help a guy on his account right now, but like I said, I'll keep watching these 15-minute charts. I'm looking. See, I like this red right here. I want it to keep on coming down. And if anything comes up throughout the day, I'll let you folks know. If not, see you tomorrow. All right, thanks.